The alarm blared, 4 a.m. In that moment, wrapped in the warmth of my doona, I almost quit before I'd even started. Every part of me was screaming to just go back to sleep. They say every marathon starts with a single step. Well, mine started with a snooze button and a serious internal debate. But a promise is a promise, especially one you make to yourself. So, I dragged myself out, chugged some water, and tried to remember what it felt like to not be sore. But then the morning called me out the door. That crisp, quiet air before the world wakes up. It has a certain magic to it. Those first strides were always the hardest. Shaky, stiff, my breath clouding in the cold. My lungs would burn and my legs felt like lead. Sweat came quick, but somewhere in that first kilometre, a switch would flip. The pain would fade into a rhythm and determination took over. Every run was a small victory, a battle won. Some days felt like I had a tailwind pushing me forward, everything just clicked. Others, it was a brutal grind, like running through mud, every step a negotiation. I learned to love the hills I used to hate, find peace on the long, flat roads. A 5K sign flashed by, then a 10K. Milestones that once seemed impossible were now just markers on a longer journey. I just kept pushing. Slowly, I started to feel the change. I was stronger, lighter on my feet, and the face in the mirror looked more confident. Weeks turned into months. Those brutal 4 a.m. alarms became a non-negotiable part of my day. The training plan on the wall was covered in ticks, and the finish line started to feel less like a dream and more like a destination. Laces tight. It became a ritual that grounded me, a final moment of quiet before the storm. I ran through pouring rain, against howling wind, under the scorching sun. Every mile, every condition, it all taught me something about resilience. Then, race day. My heart was pounding out of my chest, standing at the crowded start line. The pre-race jitters were real. The atmosphere was electric. Every step felt like a celebration. But around kilometre 32, I hit the wall hard. My body screamed stop. But the roar of the crowd, the shared struggle with the runners beside me, it carried me through. It wasn't just my race anymore. It was ours. Tape snapped. I crossed that line completely empty, but more full than I've ever been. Utterly elated. That feeling is something I'll chase forever, and I'm excited to do it all again. Subscribe for more content. Thank you.